And a good evening, everybody, in the AA Texas League. Tonight is the first game of this two-game series between the visiting Arkansas Travelers and your Amarillo Sod Poodles. Two teams wrap up the series tomorrow night as we wrap up this 5 homestand. The Sod Poodles on the road as they go for a 4-game set at Corpus Christi. Sod Poodles return home on trying to think of which day it is. The Sod Poodles return home on Monday, May 13th as they kick off a 3-game series with the visiting Midland Rockhounds. Thursday night, May 16th, we head to Frisco for a 3-game set. After that, we return home on Monday, May 20th, kicking off a 7-game homestand. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. You can also download the First Pitch app for minor league baseball, and you can download that in any smartphone. Well, it is a overcast evening, and you gotta say, severe weather is not far away from the Amarillo Metroplex, beginning through Monday evening, going into Tuesday night. And here's your starting lineups first for the visiting Arkansas Travelers here in Game 1. Leading off in the left field position, Liberado. Batting second is the second baseman, Mitch Ney. Connor Lean will be in center field, batting third for Arkansas. Joe Rizzo will be the cleanup batter. He'll be at first. Rizzo batting fourth. Batting fifth is the third baseman, Jordan Cowan. Cowan at third. Batting sixth is the catcher, Cal Riley. Batting seventh is the designated hitter for Arkansas, Jack Larson. Batting eighth is the right fielder, Eric Filia. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Cesar Estures Jr. Estures Jr. as short, and he rounds out the Arkansas Travelers batting order. And taking the mound for the visiting Arkansas Travelers, your starting pitcher, Logan Gilbert. Gilbert on the mound for the Travelers. And here's your starting lineups for your Amarillo Sod Poodles. Leading off in shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Batting second is the second baseman, Devon Castillo. Batting third in center field, Tirso Ornales. Batting fourth is the right fielder, Taylor Cowan. Hudson Potts will bat fifth. He'll lead off at third. Potts at third. Batting sixth is the left fielder, Colin Moore. Batting seventh is the designated hitter, Rudy Gyron. Batting eighth is the first baseman, Kyle Overstreet. And batting ninth is the catcher and cleanup batter, Louis Campsiano, as he rounds out the batting order for Amarillo this evening. Campsiano catching. And taking the mound for the your home squad, your starting pitcher, Luis Patino. Patino on the mound for Amarillo, and that's your starting lineups. Correction, starting home pitcher for Amarillo, Luis Patino. Patino for the starting pitcher for the Sod Poodles. And we are ready for baseball as we are here tonight. We round out the series tomorrow afternoon. A 4 o'clock game for Sunday afternoon baseball. Enjoy.
Minor league on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Arkansas Travelers and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 78 gets the ball for the away side in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So striding in, Luis Liberado. And we are set
Leading
for baseball here this
Arkansas,
evening.
The left fielder, Luis Liberado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Now the payoff pitch home. Catches the corner. Got him looking.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole. 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us a little bit more about this lineup.
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early. Putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Standing in now, Connor Lean. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-0.
Liner in there for a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter.
Batting
I know there's
fourth.
2 outs, but
The
they
first
always
baseman,
say with
number
your man
6,
coming up, the number 4
Joe
hole monster,
Rizzo.
as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, Joe Rizzo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Logan Gilbert, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping into the box, C.J. Abrams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half
off
of the
here
first.
tonight, the shortstop,
And the pitch.
C.J. Abrams.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what
Batting
they did right
second.
there. Big
second
strikeout,
baseman,
keep that guy off the base path.
Devon Castillo.
At the plate now, Devon Castillo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Liberado will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
To the plate now, Tirso Ornelas, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Now at the plate, Jordan Cowan.
Leading off for Arkansas, the third baseman, Jordan Cowan.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball that's outside.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Cal Raleigh comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, Jack Larson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Taylor Cowan.
Leading it off.
He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Taylor Cowan.
First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Go!
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Hudson Potts.
Stepping in now, Hudson Potts. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Batting sixth,
at the plate, Colin Moore.
Colin.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that becomes the first down of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
So now to the plate, Rudy Herron. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting eighth.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in now, Kyle Overstreet, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. Do you think you can drive it? But it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Perone leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Shot to left center as they move on top 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The batter, number 9.
To the plate now, C.J. Abrams.
C.J.
As he grounds one briskly to short. Right to him. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We played 2 full. The Sod Poodles lead it 4-0. So striding forward now, Eric Filia, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Cesar Izturis.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, left fielder Luis Liberado.
So base is empty now after the double play, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Liberado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
Liberado is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Mitch Ney would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody,
now
but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Amarillo out in front, 4-0. Digging in now, Devon Castillo.
Leading it off.
0-for-1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, Devon.
First pitch of the at-bat
Castillo.
on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Tirso Ornella.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tirso Ornelas. Here's the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Lean is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 50.
Digging in, Taylor Cowan. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up, 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Nipped the corner, 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lean is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. At the plate, Connor Lean.
Leading off,
a base hit in his first trip.
The center fielder, number 5, Connor
Pitch
Lean.
on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just
The
playing
first
good old-fashioned
baseman,
hardball right now. Just
Joe
rearing back and letting it go.
Rizzo.
And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Stepping in now, Joe Rizzo. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jordan Cowan.
Standing in, Jordan Cowan. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0-for-1 so far. pitch on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us are back with more following this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Ready to take his hacks again. Hudson Potts, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as they extend the lead to 5-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Now
everybody wants a chance to get to that batter's box.
Cowan.
In now, Colin Moore. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One and one. A little bit outside. 2-1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Liner towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
Oh man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it though, and then make the out at first.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rudy Herron. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You
the
have to
first
protect
baseman,
the
number
fastball.
3.
You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Kyle Overstreet. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. And the pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 4, and the lead is now 5-0.
Leading off for
into
Arkansas,
the box, Jack Larson,
the designated hitter, Jack
as he'll take
Larson.
a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Eric Filia. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1.
Nope, outside.
A runner at first with no outs here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Popped him up. Abrams has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Cesar Izturis Jr.
Digging in, Cesar Izturis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
Now batting.
No, that was
left
pretty
fielder,
impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that
Liberado.
trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Luis Liberado. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2 out with the man at first. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Ready to take his hacks again, Luis Camposano.
Leading off.
He'll look to follow up the
catcher.
2-run homer he launched over the wall last time.
Camposano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Filia has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, C.J. Abrams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch popped up, and this is taken in for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Devon Castillo.
Now in the box, Devon Castillo, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
2 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Ney. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cowan has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Connor Lee.
Stepping in, Connor Lean. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
To the plate now, Joe Rizzo. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Don't touch that dial or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this.
Ladies
Sam
and gentlemen,
Carlson enters to do the pitching
please.
in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Arkansas, number 54, Sam Carlson.
In now, Tirso Ornelas. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for
Leading
2
off,
at this point.
the center fielder, Tirso.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box now, Taylor Colway, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting.
This has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cowan Moore.
At the plate, Colin Moore. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 2-1 home. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rudy Herron. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
These days, the elevated heater is a premium pitch, but guess what? My man was sitting on that fastball up and in and did not miss it.
Now
Wyatt Mills gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Kyle Overstreet. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Liberado is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Into the box, Cal Raleigh. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Fouled away. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Larson.
At the plate now, Jack Larson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Cesar Isturiz Jr.
Stepping up now, Cesar Izturis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
High in the air out to center field. Ornelas is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join
So it may
for
be
the
too little
traditional
too late, but they're
seventh-inning
on
stretch.
the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. The Sod Poodles lead it 8-1. Ready for another shot now. Luis Campusano.
Leading it off,
It was a fly
the
out
catcher,
for him in his last
Luis
trip.
Campusano.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage
batter,
of getting
number
ahead in
9.
the count. You can really
Shortstop,
force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that
Abrams.
mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, C.J. Abrams, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
0-2, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, you gotta love a live young
Now
arm.
back,
He's got an
second
electric
baseman,
fastball. If he can learn to harness that and work in his
Castillo.
solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Devon Castillo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The 1-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Amarillo out in front, 8-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Liberado. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Line drive, base hit to right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just one earned run. Blake Rogers is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Into the box now, Mitch Ney. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Rogers will do this himself, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 5, Connor Lean.
Striding into the box, Connor Lean. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. A man at third with one away. And he misses there, 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third.
The first baseman,
ready once again, Joe Rizzo. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Cowan.
To the plate now, Jordan Cowan. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Pulled toward right center field. Ornelas will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Sod Poodles lead it 8-2. Settling in now, Tirso Ornelas. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one
Now
really chased today.
Right fielder,
really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lean is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hudson Potts.
So stepping in, Hudson Potts. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Chopper, foul. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. New inning set to get underway. Now with the play, Cal Raleigh. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Jack Larson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Two and 0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The batter, the right fielder, Eric Filia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Filia. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
The batter,
great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Ready now, Cesar Torres, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Cowen is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
8-3 tonight. The Sod Poodles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Patino earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. For the Travelers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.